Welcome to the Hetero podcast. I am your host, Tame, the child. You fucking piece of shit. I'll kill you. You fucking piece
That's all you're supposed to talk.
Yeah, I deserve that.
Welcome to the... Fuck you guys. Welcome to the Hetero... I will kill you. I will kill all of you. All of you will be shot in the fucking head.
You should just scream at him mid-sentence, just yell at him.
It's making me cry. I don't want it anymore. Welcome to the Hetero Homies. Oh my god. Welcome to the Hetero Homies. I just can't. What do you fucking... Alright. Welcome to the Hetero Homies podcast. I am your host, Tame, the child squeezer.
I'm Dribbo, the child grabber.
Creams? What was that?
You're wrong.
Guy? What was that?
You're the child grabber?
No, I'm not.
Wrong.
You're wrong. You fucking mongol. I should spit in your open mouth, you piece of shit. Welcome to the Hetero Homies podcast. I am Tame, the child grabber.
I'm Dribbo, the child squeezer.
I'm Craves, the child diddler.
I'm Sledge, the child.
Aw, how wholesome. See you guys.
That's so fucking hard.
Yo,
30 minutes.
Like maybe fucking
30
30
minutes.
takes. That's crazy.
30 minutes? No, wait a fuck. We're supposed to start at fucking 8. It's 8:52. We're trying to start this shit for 52 fucking. I feel like a lot of people get off with the insanity plea, and I think it's kind of boring. All they do is kill people, and they get off with insanity. So I was like, what can I do that's a little less than murder to convince people that I'm just completely fucking insane?
Just masturbate in public.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like that's just like a fetish, though.
Yeah,
Like
also, I don't know if that's
I mean,
insane.
that might be a fetish, but you're still fucking insane.
I think that's a crime. Like,
Yeah.
public indecency.
That's like less of
Does that
insanity.
make you less insane?
I don't know if that's insane.
No, but you're trying to convince somebody that you're insane. Like,
I'm thoroughly fucking convinced that guy on the street corner beating his dick to the fucking trash on the floor is kind of fucking crazy.
Okay, well, if he's beating it to trash, then yeah.
yeah,
I don't know.
that's
It
something
depends.
that's actually
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's
like,
actually
That's
a really
the
solid
least
point.
insane thing you could do.
What
Like,
do you mean? How's it the least insane? If it's a woman, that makes sense, or like a man if they're into those. Like, but you can't just come to trash.
So just beating your dick in the streets just normal. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yes, that is what I'm saying. That is exactly what I'm saying.
Every Thursday, baby.
If it's a human, it's normal. But if it's the trash, that's weird. That's probably insane.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's keep going.
Just a good way to put that.
Yeah. That's actually a really good question. I do wonder, what is the weirdest
Because,
spot
yeah.
you guys have jerked off
The
before?
fucking-
'Cause-
Weirdest?
Yeah, because like the middle of the street's pretty odd, I feel.
That's too much.
I don't know. I
question,
just feel like I've only done it in my fucking room.
That's
like,
a
in all
fucking
honesty.
lie. You're a
Maybe
fucking
like the
liar.
shower.
You're a liar.
Oh,
I've
like,
masturbated in the
like,
shower and in my bedroom. That's about it.
For real?
Same.
I don't believe any of you. I don't believe any.
Why?
All right,
At
how
all.
about you?
So many spots, and I don't really care to divulge all of them. I don't care to divulge
Yeah, that's.
all of them.
No, tell us though. Tell
No,
us.
no, I don't think I will.
I don't.
Okay, okay.
All
I don't
right.
think I ever want to enter your house again.
No, it's not even in my house.
Yeah.
That's a weird spot.
Ah,
You guys forget, I was homeless
Oh my
for like
God, where the fuck
I was-
are you?
I was homeless for 6 months. All right.
Okay,
I'm gonna just leave it. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm gonna just leave it at there, right?
Tame seaman from California to South Carolina.
Just a trail.
Yeah, just the
all
big,
around.
just the trail of tears.
A snail. A snail trail of
Just
cum.
hung his dick out the car door, just landed on it. Giant, like, trail.
I don't know, man. And like, because when I was homeless, I was in Virginia, so like, it would like snow sometimes. So, you know, I'd like hide in Wawa, and I'd sleep in there, or like either that or in my truck. My truck would get snowed in and fucking really cold. So you know, I think like a Wawa stall is probably like.
Oh,
It was a.
You build one of those like.
What is a
You
Wawa?
build like one of those forts.
Wawa's-
In, like the paper towels or something.
No, I didn't.
You don't know what
There
a
was a
Wawa is?
there was a Walmart and a Wawa right across the street from each other. So those are my two go-tos, right? And like a Wawa is essentially just a really nice gas station with food. You know, they have like a little shitty restaurant there where everything tastes like sand. But you know, I didn't.
Even if it's like Royal Farms.
No one knows what that is except for you, Crims.
I've never been to a Wawa. I keep thinking you guys are talking about Walmart whenever you say it.
No, I did go to a Walmart.
Y'all
too,
don't know what a
because
Royal Farms is?
No, no one has that except for you, I think.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, your backrooms
That's
ass
crazy.
state, bro.
Yeah. You and your fucking wild ass environment that you just make shit up.
Like,
Yeah.
like the Royal Farms is just basically like a really good gas station, but they just sell chicken, and chicken's pretty good.
You guys don't have fish people walking around your state. What the fuck is up with you guys?
Wait, a fucking
It's like
person
gas
served you at the
station
register?
chicken.
What the fuck? That's so weird. I don't know, man. I don't like the idea of gas. I do eat a shit ton of gas station hot dogs, though. The gas station hot dogs are where it's at.
Really?
Yeah, every day before work, I get 4 gas station
That
hot
shit
dogs.
is toxic.
Yeah, so what? And
I will
live
never
forever.
eat gas station food.
What is wrong
Yeah,
with
I don't know what it is. It's something about gas station like sushi or hot dogs. It's just
you? I
not
eat gas
really
station
me.
sushi, too. Gas station sushi ain't good, but it's not horrible.
Dude, I've tried gas station sushi once, and like the rice was just solid, like a brick, and I was just like, I'm never eating this again.
Well, that's a
This
part of the
shit sucks.
appeal. That's a part of the appeal.
I would never eat gas station food for the simple fact that I know that others touch that, and it's not the same as like going into a grocery store and them having a deli. And it's like, oh, only the people in the deli have touched that. No, this is a hot dog roller that I can just grab freely. Someone has definitely.
I
touched that
actually
fucking
not a couple days ago. I'd say about like a month ago. I stopped at work and I bit into one of the hot dogs, and there's like a little line, and if it's behind the line, it's not cooked. But I didn't know that because the thing was rubbed off. So like I took a bite into it, and it was ice cold. So I just left a half-eaten hot dog on the roller. So like,
awesome.
That's
Because I mean, bro, like
yeah,
you are who I'm scared of.
yeah, I'm not paying for that. It's fucking frozen. I mean, I
Yeah,
should have
actually,
just known, but like I'm not paying. Also, in order to get back from that, I did end up eating some of the cooked hot dogs before I got to the register. I had 3 hot dogs. I ate 2 of them before I reached the register, and then I reached the register, and I only paid for 1. So it was basically a dub on my part. Pretty happy with that. That's not a crime. That is not a crime.
I think you're right now. Now that you put that in perspective, just like, you know, homeless people like to walk into the fucking gas stations, but just
Yeah.
them touching it, grabbing it, squeezing it, smelling it a little bit, then putting it back just sounds
That's
disgusting.
So I don't know what you think the homeless are like, where they just touch it, grab it, squeeze it.
That's
shove
how
it
you
down.
fucking convince. That's how you convince someone you're insane. That's how you do
Yeah,
it.
you just walk up into a gas station, grab a hot dog, touch it, squeeze it, shove it up your ass, pull it out your ass, put it back in the fucking roller, and walk away. Yeah, that would be pretty fucking crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah.
Roll it
That
on the
point
ground a
is
little bit and
insane.
see how far it goes to put it back.
Y'all ever eaten 7-Eleven pizza?
No. Oh fuck, we don't have a 7-Eleven here. We do now, but we didn't when I was younger. But I used to think of it as like this holy grail of gas stations because I always wanted to like hear it on like 7-Eleven, like that time of the year. They gave away 1 free Slurpee, and in my mind it was like, this is like charity. These guys are like the church. 7-Eleven's like Jesus. That was my mindset on 7-Eleven.
I thought the same thing, but not for the same reason. That's weird.
Oh yeah. What's your reason then if it's so normal?
Everyone talked about it, and I was like, "Oh, this place must be awesome. Why don't we have one of those?"
I don't know. There's no religious basis in there. I don't know if you have the same verification as I do. You're a piece of shit, and I hate you.
Damn. Fuck. When I was working at Hoag's, there was this cashier. Everyone thought she was fucking crazy because she would always mumble shit under her breath. We had this ongoing gag that she was a fucking witch casting a spell.
Maybe she was just doing sign language, Sledge. What the fuck?
She was fucking mumbling, bro. Like, the entire time she was there, she was...
Wait a fucking what? Yeah, what if she's doing sign language with her mouth?
Actually, yeah.
Just like
Low key, I feel like talking to yourself is a good one. I
Talking to
remember I
yourself
had
is
this
a good
substitute teacher in guitar class, and we were just like sitting down and just like, you know, trying to, you know, play notes and whatnot. And the substitute teacher would go, and just start whispering like to herself. It's just like, what?
Right,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Oh,
Like, you're
fuck.
fucking casting a witch's hex right now. Stop it.
I talk to myself a lot though, and I think it's pretty decent.
Well, we already know you're crazy.
I'm not.
Yeah, no,
fucking...
I do that too. But like
Right.
the way
I
she
think just,
did it just
like-
was crazy.
Like, you know, whenever I like pick something up, I go, "Oh, I'm gonna feel God," and you know, like normal stuff, like a person.
I think what's pretty insane is just like constantly breakdancing, like normal conversation.
I genuinely I think that is the most sane thing you could do. I'm gonna be 100% with you.
Yeah,
if anyone
honestly,
just started
like,
breakdancing, I'd be
babies-
like, all right.
Y'all crazy.
Yeah, no. If somebody did that to me in public, I'd be like, oh, he's probably just doing a fucking TikTok.
That's exactly what I was saying. Like, this fucker likes TikTok, this loser.
There's one thing that I do that I feel like if anyone ever like noticed, they'd probably think I was fucking insane. I repeat what I had just said to them back to myself.
That is weird. You don't
just
do
to like
that
make
to
sure
me.
that is what I wanted to say.
Whenever we
No,
hang
I
out,
do that all the time. I do it. I had it fucking under my breath. I promise you, I do it.
That is insane. Yeah, you're insane.
I do something like that too, but it's more just like I plan out interactions. So
Me
like,
too, yeah.
I think
I'll
everyone just
be
does that.
talking, I don't know, but like I'll be talking under my breath and what exactly I'm gonna say if it happened. And
Yeah,
it's
no,
like
it's-
sometimes I say it
Really?
too loud.
I think going in with a game plan is decently normal. You know, you're going like, oh, we're gonna talk about this, and hopefully we'll talk about this after or something. You know, like that's decently normal.
That's a lot more tame than what I do, because whenever I have like those interactions in my head, I get up and start walking around and just start like yelling
What?
like around my house. Yeah, like
What?
you know how like if you have like arguments in your head
Yeah.
and like just like having those interactions. Like for me, like I'll literally drop everything I'm doing and just start walking around my house and just start like talking to myself.
Just start talking
And,
to
like,
people in
I
your
talk
head.
really loud, so it just sounds like I'm yelling.
Letting the demons win.
He said, yeah. He basically just told us he's a
Something like that is
schizophrenic,
pretty
and he's just like, guys, that's normal. You guys have any good crazy people stories?
No.
I had a couple, I think.
Yeah.
No, wait, I do have one.
All right.
I have like anime crazy.
Okay. These
I
are
just
promises.
keep reminding myself. I'm sorry.
I heard you.
Okay, so yeah.
What would be
Okay, so this
possible?
is when I was working at Hoax. I had walked in there, or shit. So these people had walked in there. They were fucking covered in head to toe, with like the fucking like the yaoi coat, anime shirt, fucking pants, belt buckle.
Oh.
This couple was crazy,
That's tight
and
as fuck.
I had taken their groceries out to their car. Their car was not different. Their car from back to front, completely covered in stickers of different anime. And I was like, "Damn, you guys really like anime?" And they're like, "Yeah, man, yeah. We go to this convention that's in Kalahari." And they gave me a pamphlet to it, and it felt like they were inviting me to join the religion.
Why didn't you go?
Yeah.
I didn't have money. I had just started working there.
They would have taken you.
I doubt it.
Dude, they literally were in a cult. They were going to take you. Like, they...
Why do you want me to join a cult?
Do you have any idea how good that would be for stories and tales? You always complain, I don't have any cool stories. I don't have any cool tales. Well, maybe it's because you don't go into fucking cults. Yeah, then what?
You might got a point.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
I do have a point. Fucking, oh, I don't want to be in a cult. I don't want to be fucking mass killed. Ooh, pussy.
I want a cult so bad.
You want a cult bad?
Yeah, that'd be epic.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, what would your cult be about then?
I don't know.
All right. Bad start.
Yeah.
The cult of I don't know. Just
Yeah.
guys come around
Maybe you
and
want to
go,
figure
"No,
that
I
out
really
first.
don't know what I'm talking
Just a
about."
room
Oh,
full of
no.
Are
agnostic
you
people.
like, are you dying? Are you dying for the Omniscient, or are you dying just because you feel like it?
I know
I don't know.
the cream
Just
cult.
walking around, just don't
The
know
cream
what
gold.
I'm talking about.
I don't know. I think I would build a cult off of like the King Arthur thing, where it's like half of something a day will never kill you. You know, if you like half the amount of poison that can kill you, you gain a tolerance to it. And I just make like the most hardened and insane and like on the brink of death group of people in the world, and I'm like, all right, cool, we're gonna take over this Walmart or something, and then we'll just like have one Walmart in Orlando, and that'll be our game plan. You know, it'll be wholesome.
Actually, yeah. I
The
think what
fucking
I'm gonna
the
do-
CIA is gonna surround the building and be like, "What are your demands?"
They can fucking try, but I ate half a bullet every fucking day. Shoot me, bitch! I dare you.
Actually, yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is form a cult off of like just Norse religion, and just get a bunch of people
What?
and just get them to believe in like Valhalla and Viking shit. So we could just take around giant wooden boats and then smash them into the side of a Walmart, raid the fucking Walmart, and just take everything, pillage them, and then leave and go back to the coal hideout.
So wait, in your
I
fucking
want to
plan,
join. I
would
want to
be
join Ripley's
hard.
cult. I want to join Ripley's cult. I
Alright,
want to join Ripley's
Ripley-
cult.
Yes,
Ripley-
yes.
Ripley, in your plan though, is it a flood or how the fuck are you on boats? Or are they just gonna carry the
we're
boat?
carrying
No,
the
like you
boat.
just.
Oh, I
We're
see.
carrying the fucking boat.
I
We're
see.
carrying the boat, screaming the whole time, dude.
All right, Ripley, how about this? I will join your cult at the cost that
Yeah.
I have to have some position of power where I can make people eat half a bullet a day.
Oh yeah. You could be raid boss.
Oh, okay, fantastic. That'd be really good.
Yeah, you can be the on the boat.
Oh, okay, that'd be.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of wanted to lift a boat by myself, just like give me a big warship.
Imagine how scared people would be if you just see like 40 men just carrying this giant ass wooden boat with people on it, slamming it into the side of a fucking gas station, and just coming out with axes, bows, and everything.
Real goon shit.
That would be
Like
fucking
a bag
perfect.
of Doritos and then leave.
And
know
now,
what?
this is a call to arms now. All you listening, go to your local school and just fucking
Yeah.
put
LSD. Put LSD in the water
This is
fountain.
a call to arms.
Yeah, put LSD in the water fountain. Yeah.
Go to your local town's reservoir, fucking go to your city reservoir, like break in there and just fucking all the LSD in there, bro.
Right, yeah. This is
Welcome
actually...
to Channel 4 News. This just in. 4
You
people
need
on a podcast talked about kids arming themselves with LSD. Now they just put LSD into 45 schools. We are arresting them on charges.
We'll tell them it's a prank. We'll be like, it's a YouTube prank. You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it.
It was
Guys,
a
it's a
gag.
YouTube video. Oh shit.
It was just like, I mean, PewDiePie didn't see any repercussion for the one dude.
What one dude? What do you mean the one dude?
The one dude in New Zealand who was like, subscribe to PewDiePie, and then fucking shot up a mosque.
Well, it's because PewDiePie didn't go, hey
That
guys,
was
shoot up a
fake,
mosque. No, that was real.
Yeah,
but it's
no,
also
he did
because
that.
he didn't go, hey, shoot up a mosque, everyone. So
No, I've heard
That's-
I heard like
that's fair.
different stories of him saying like, okay, he didn't actually say subscribe
he
to
did.
PewDiePie while he was shooting people.
He did.
I don't know. I think he did it.
I watched the video.
Oh,
I watched the video. He did.
Oh, there's a video of it?
And in the video before he went into the mosque, he was like, "All right, guys, subscribe to PewDiePie."
What the fuck? That's crazy. That was probably that guy's last words. Did he get shot and die, or was he just arrested?
I think he got shot and died. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty wholesome. That's a good end. I feel like you could make videos that are super tragic, like those beheading videos we all like to watch right before bed, with cartoon sound effects. You know, like imagine you
Grandma likes to watch people get their spines cracked into via
Dude,
trampolines and skateboards.
That video is so fucking funny. Okay, so Evan, there's a video
Okay.
that I found on YouTube, and it was trampoline accidents 2019. Asterisk paralyzed asterisk.
What the
and it's a video. It's actually just like really sad because people are like falling on their spines and shit. But it's got this, what is it called? Royalty-free ukulele in the background that just doesn't match up to the fucking video. I should not stop laughing because there are clips of people literally screaming on the ground because they broke something. And it's just this nice little guitar in the background. It's so fucking
This is the
funny.
most 2019 shit I've ever heard. Just like real life death
Honestly.
for real, sad parentheses sad. Like,
Dude, it's heartbreaking because these people, like, there's literally a video of some dude who gets folded in like a fucking pancake. Like his spine, like his ass touches the back of his head, right?
oh my god.
Like that is the thumbnail of the video, and I feel bad, but like the video.
Right, and I'm the asshole for saying I'm not watching that video.
Watch the fucking video. You
I'm not watching that video. It's not gonna happen.
I'm gonna watch this
It's a good
video. I'm gonna watch this video, and I'm gonna put
I
my
will send it
favorite
in your
moments.
comments. Hold on.
I'm gonna put my
find this
favorite
video.
moments on screen now.
I was playing COD with this dude, and he heard my voice, and he said I had the suds.
The suds, that's such a shame. I wanna speaking of school, I wanna talk about my brother's funny shirt, right? Alright, so basically what happened, right? My baby bro, he got the COVID. He got the Rona, yeah?
Nah.
Okay. Alright.
He does not.
He got
It is said.
He got the
Fable.
COVID. He got the Rona, right? And so that meant he was going to be outside of school for a couple days. So his game plan was, right? He's going to make flyers with his face on it that says "Rest in Paradise, Austin Guerrero."
What?
With
Nah.
with his birth date being 1999, which is not when he was born, and then his death date being 2022, right? And he gave all of these flyers to his friends to place around the fucking school. And he made custom t-shirts, one of which I own, that say "Rest in Paradise, Austin Guerrero, 1999 to 2022." It's got a picture of him giving the thumbs up with wings photoshopped onto him. It's like
all things considered, it's a really good edit.
So basically, everyone just thought my fucking little brother was dead. So when he came back to school, people were like, "What? And the entire time he was like, yeah, the entire time he was just like, "No, man, no. They thought I was gonna die, but I made it because I'm a trooper." Some people were just congratulating him for fucking making it through something that never happened. And I was just like, I fucking love this little fucking idiot. I love him. He's so great. And like the other thing too, my brother loves to get in trouble at school. Like both of us, we got into a lot of trouble while we were in school. And recently, the SRO officer, which is like, you know, just this big fat police officer who's supposed to like keep the school safe or some shit, you know, he has been taking a cup every day to get water out of the water fountain. They have these paper cups for like the people in the office. And my brother every single day has been grabbing these cups. And it's like not a big deal, right? But the SRO officer pulls him out of class and like drags him into his office and then goes, "Why are you stealing from the school?" And my brother goes, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He's like, "Why are you stealing shit from the school?" "I don't know what you're talking about." He's like, "Does cups ring a bell to you?" And my brother goes, "Fuck, like a paper cup? You think I'm stealing? Is that theft?" And he's like, "Well, is it yours?" He's like, "No, but it's a fucking paper cup." He's like, "Listen, I let you off when you punched that kid's teeth out," which, by the way, is a thing that I did when I was in school. He just thought that my brother was still fucking me. And then he goes, "Okay." He's like, "If I ever catch you doing this again, we're gonna expel you." And my brother, who is no bitch, has decided to, in retaliation, not take any more cups, but instead to get all of his friends to take one cup in their way into school. And then bring him.
That's equally as good.
And then bring him cups to his car at the end of the day. And then every day when he walks into school now, he just has a cup already. He just comes in, fills it up with water, and walks into class. And I'm just like astounded. I'm just like, this little fucker. I love him, bro. He's just the best shit in the world.
That is some fucking evil genius shit, bro.
I agree. Like I'm like actually just impressed. Fuck, man.
God, have y'all had those like evil genius stories?
I have a couple.
No.
I have a couple.
I'm too stupid.
I'm too stupid. People do mean things to me and I just shit myself like cry.
Yeah.
What about you?
I can't. No, I'm also just that fucking retarded. Like I can't really think of anything. I just did really stupid shit, and I got in trouble for doing really fucking stupid shit.
I remember I just got really lucky a majority of the time. Like a lot of it was stupid shit. I remember when I was in high school, right? One of the vending machines, whenever you clicked all the buttons, you could just get free chips, right? And like people kind of knew about this, but the school was like, if we catch you guys getting free chips, you're gonna have to pay for every single one of them, right? So, you know, me and my associates, the 2.5 beaners, yeah, we would go over to the vending machines as soon as we get into school, get all of the chips out of it, right? And then we would sell the chips again, yeah? And in order to do this shit,
genius.
One person would go in there and take all the fucking chips, right? And then we would hide in the bathroom, yeah? They would go into the bathroom, and then we jam all the chips into our backpack. So whenever they go to search the kid, you know, I'm not going to say his name for obvious reasons, but whenever they went to search him, he didn't have any chips on him. So they couldn't fucking actually, like, get him. It's like, all right, well, you know, this is the thing. Like, this is him, right? He has the jacket because he, you know, jack it up so he's not obviously, like, on camera and shit. And, like, he has the jacket, but he doesn't have any of the chips. And I guess other people could have the jacket. So they just couldn't fucking, like, go, it's definitely him. And that was our game plan. Our game plan was essentially, we're going to get a shit ton of chips for free and then sell them back to people for, like, 50 cents. And we did that for a long period of time. Even in middle school, we did that on eBay. You could buy a shit ton of Sour Patch gum. Like, I think it was, like, $100, and you can get, like, $300 worth of gum. And we would then just sell it to kids in school. We would just sell gum or packets of gum. It was me, and I could say his name because it was middle school. His name was Jermaine, and me and him would just fucking pull money that way. Those were our little schemes. I think my brother had.
Damn.
That's just like a good game plan.
Yeah, no, it,
I don't know.
It worked out.
Like
I remember.
I would get in trouble for like not even doing anything too. I remember one time when I was in class, it was just like this art, I think it was digital art and design, and I was like, all right, cool. I finished all my assignments. I'm just gonna go sit in the lobby because like there was a classroom that was like adjacent to another classroom, and then that classroom led to like a little lobby section where you do all like the hard work shit. Like there's like machines in there, and there's a table. So I just sit down on the table and just draw. And I remember just like looking into the windows of the classroom, and there were people just grabbing shit, taking the fucking expo markers, grabbing all the textbooks off the like bookshelf. There was like an entire bookshelf lined with textbooks, and just hide them in the ceiling, like you could take off like the ceiling part,
Yeah,
like, a little styrofoam ceiling.
Oh
They would take
yeah.
them off and then jam them up there. And when they were done, they just came into like the area that I was at and just started yelling and screaming. Like I remember this one kid just went just like that as loud as he could. Right? It was like the SRO was like in that room. He was like a room like right next to us. And then he comes in, storming in. He's like, I don't want to hear another fucking word from you guys. You hear me, pencil boy? And then points at me. I was like, what did I do? He's like, I know it's you. You're taking all the expo markers, just taking all the textbooks. I know it's you, and I'm gonna get you. I was like, I didn't do anything. Like, I didn't even do anything today. And then I just sit there like, yes, sir, all right. Like, I just didn't know what the fuck to say.
Fucking pencil boy got fucked over, Hassad.
it's because you're black.
It is actually because you're black. Wasn't there like another story that you told me where it was simply just because you're a black guy? They were just like immediately like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, you were laughing or something fucking stupid. And then your teacher got,
Okay,
go ahead.
Okay, so I remember it was in Spanish class, and my friends were just doing, like, they separated us. They put us all around the classroom. And they were playing this little game where they, like, pick up the phone. Like, like, a little phone thing you do with your hand, and then, like, talking to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they were doing that and just, like, pretend talk to each other. And we were just, like, we thought it was funny. And they kept doing it. And they would do it in, like, different ways. And at one point, this one kid decided to poke the weird fat kid in the back and just, like, try to dial it up like a payphone. And he starts poking him. The kid goes, ah! Like that. Like, and then I just, like... And then the teacher looks at me and goes, Grease, get the fuck out. I was like, what did I do? And he's like, he escorts me out the classroom. And then he goes, if I hear another word from you again, I'm going to kick you out this class. I'm going to find a way to suspend you. You'll be spending 5 days at OSS, okay? I was like, I didn't even do anything. And then as I go back into the classroom, he's like, no, this is your new seat. And he walks me to my new seat, which is facing the wall, away from the whiteboard. I'm just sitting there mad as fuck, like I didn't even do anything, and I got in fucking trouble. I was like, all my friends were just like laughing, like as loud as they could, and I just went, and then I got called out.
Immediately, his body's like, just fucking steps up to you, just talking shit.
The most innocent of chuckles, I disagree.
Yeah,
sounds more like the most incriminating of gaffes.
Have you ever
like you can literally hear my friends laughing, just laughing at what I said, and I just go, and I get in trouble for
it. Like, I think what it is too is you probably pissed him off for fucking weeks, just dumb, stupid shit. Like it was just something small,
honestly,
you know. It was something small, you know. Like there were plenty of times where he'd like tell a joke in class and no one would laugh, and then he'd go, funny. You know, like you just say something like that, you know, it's just like all those little moments. They built up.
I did do that.
Yeah, exactly, right. It built up and then he just destroyed you.
He told a joke, right, in Spanish. And like he gave that like little like rock eyebrow smirk, but like also smiled, and like nobody laughed, and I just go, everybody's fucking laughing, and then everybody's fucking laughing. I started laughing. And he's like, get out of the classroom. I was like, what?
That's what I'm talking about. Dude, nothing breaks the soul like that shit, right? Like you tell a joke and you want people to laugh, and then you go, oh.
There's these two people, right? I forgot their fucking names, but they walked around school pasting up flyers of like this one dude, and then like as a joke they like put him as like FBI list, like this dude did this, and this, and I think it was like some really weird shit, like maybe like I'm like diddling, and like they put like just random shit that they could have accused this guy of, right? And they posted this picture literally everywhere around school. The one guy who was his friend, right, had an ankle monitor while he was going to school, so you already know that he's like fucked up. Yeah, he had an ankle monitor, and I knew that guy. Like I know my friends and I would talk to him occasionally. I would just like meet up with them and just like talk to him. Like I didn't really know him that well, but that guy, let's call him like Adrian. And so like Adrian like was just found those flyers. Right? And these two kids, they were standing next to me and my friend that were talking, And one of my other friends comes up. He's just like, "Hey, yo, bro, watch this." And then he comes up to the guys who posted the flyers, right? And he goes, "I want you guys to empty out your fucking backpacks right for me now, nigga." And he's like, and these kids are like, "Whoa, whoa, what?" And he's like, "Dude, it's a joke." He's like, "No. I want you to empty out the backpacks. Was it y'all two? I know it's y'all two." And he's like, "Give me your fucking backpacks." And then he grabs their backpacks, dumps everything out, starts smashing their fucking school supplies, like, on the ground. And he goes, "Give me your backpack, unless you want me to beat your ass." And, like, he grabs the other kid's backpack, and the kid's just, like, his face is red as shit, right? Hands him his backpack, grabs his backpack, and just throws it with all the school supplies, throws it. And then
it's a random child. The fucking it's someone else immediately.
The one kid who could have like been a genius, he just made retarded because he threw like a 50-pound binder at his fucking head. But
fucking Chromebook and shit in there.
He's like, but he's like, "All right, so who's gonna fight me first, huh? Whose ass am I gonna beat first?" And he presses up on this one kid, and like they're like look like they're about to kiss, and he goes, "I don't want to fight, man. Like, I really don't want to fight, man." And I was just, and like the other kid tries to start walking away, right, and starts laughing, and then he presses up on him. He goes, "Why the fuck are you laughing? What's up with you? Are you laughing?" And then presses up on him, and he's like, "No, I wasn't laughing. I really wasn't laughing." And then like I was sitting up on the hill, like dying. I was like on my fucking knees, like face like literally in the dirt, like just crying, laughing at these two. And then he's like, "All right," and then walks up to us and he goes, "How's y'all's day, man?" I was just like, "You made it like 500 times better, like 500 times better."
Fucking love it. That's what I do kind of miss, right? Like Ripley, yeah. So like whenever I used to live in Goose Creek when I was a kid, right? You would see shit like that decently often, yeah. And where I went to high school was a very different environment, right? You wouldn't see that shit ever, right? So like whenever I was growing up, I remember one of my favorite things is people used to have fights all the fucking time. Like on the bus, it was like almost a daily occurrence. The two people would sit next to each other.
Oh yeah.
And you know, they'd bump into each other just a little bit, a little bit, and they'd be like, "Fuck you touched me for! Fuck you touched me! What the fuck is this shit?" Like they would just immediately go off on each other, right? One of my favorite fucking times, like one of my favorite memories from back then, is I was in middle school, right? I was maybe 6th grade? No, it must have been 7th grade, right? And me and a couple of my friends heard there's going to be a fight behind a Family Dollar. And we were like, hell yeah, we're down to watch a fight behind Family Dollar. Yeah. So we all start walking together, because I walk home from school back then. And I start walking, and me and my friends, we start walking across the stoplight, right? And we start to see people gather behind this Family Dollar. We're like, damn, there's a line. There's like a shit ton of people back here. We go behind this Family Dollar. There are maybe like 30 to 40 people back there, which is a shit ton of people for a fight, right? And this isn't a middle school fight. This is a high school fight. We just heard about it somehow. So we end up making our way back there, yeah? And it's not a one-on-one fight. It's a 3v3 fight, right? And there's 3 kids on one side and 3 kids on the other side.
Royal Rumble.
And there's a guy in the middle trying to break him up, right? Like I'm guessing he's a friend for both friend groups, or maybe they were just like, we need a referee for this shit, so like you gotta mediate. So like they start talking shit. He's like, yeah man, you won't fucking go. Touch my shit. I want your shit. Who the fuck you think you? And like they're just going back and forth, right? And they're like, all right, let's fucking do this. Let's do this shit. And like, all right, the 3 of them, they all back up, right? And they get ready. And the guy in the middle at this point is like, all right, I've given up peacemaking. I'm just gonna let him go at it. So he goes in there, he's like, all right, man, I ain't gonna stop you. And he just like walks back, and he sort of backpedals into the crowd. And when he disappears, right, the 3 kids on one side and 3 kids on the other side are like, all right, let's get this shit going. And like the kids on the one side, all fucking 3 of them home in on one kid on the other side, pick him up over their heads, and dump him headfirst into the AC unit, like those big fucking metal ones, and just immediately knock him out. And then like the other 2 kids see this shit, realize that these guys are a force of nature and a hive mind, and they scatter. They immediately fade into the crowd, and like the 3 guys who just threw this guy into a fucking AC unit all start kicking the shit out of him. They like start curb stomping him on his fucking ribs. This kid is fucked up. And like me and my friends are just like, damn, get him, fucking get him, yeah. And like we're all just like yelling shit. We're like, yeah, him in the dick. And we're just like, you know, random shit. And like this fucking kid gets kicked maybe like 80 fucking times. And it's this big mess. And nobody stops him. No one in the massive crowd of people is like, all right, this kid's gonna die if this keeps happening. They're all just like, Yeah, all right. I mean, he deserves it. And they just fucking like, eventually, the 3 kids, they go, yeah, that's right. Get some. Who's next? You know, no one's gonna fight the fucking hive mind. So they just fucking, they go home, and everyone just sort of evaporates. And we're just like, that was like brutal. That was like a medieval execution. I don't even know that you could do that shit. Like, how do you go into a fight and all 3 of you just like immediately? Because there was like, I don't know, I wasn't there like prior, but I don't think there was any point where they could have planned that. I think they were all just like, we hate this one fucking guy, and we are going to kill him. The rest of them can go home. And like, that's just what they fucking did. I'm just astounded by that shit.
Maybe they like went home prior, like, right? And then the day before they were about to actually fight, they're just like sitting in a dark room with a fucking light bulb above them, and they're just drawing like battle plan schematics on how they're actually gonna fight these 3 guys. It's like, all right, cool. I'm gonna flank him from the left, right? I'm gonna come in from the right. I'm gonna pick him up, slam his head on the AC.
That's, I don't know, man.
And the other 2 were just like, yeah, we'll help you with that. We'll help you with that.
Yes, Sergeant.
I don't think there's a single time though where you could ever like anticipate that actually happening. Because like, I feel like that's one of those things, right?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, we're all just gonna fuck up this one guy, right? And in your head, that's your plan. And then the fight starts, and then everyone just starts swinging. They just start beating the shit out of random people. But like, all 3 of them were just same fucking page. I want that level of efficiency in us, right? If at any point,
I think that you were on the dot with the hive mind thing.
Right? There's no way. That's inhuman.
I don't know why, but when you said like they were like, oh yeah, let's get this shit going, I thought they were just gonna start breakdancing. It was gonna be a dance battle. I was like, oh yeah, that's the plot that was gonna happen. No, a guy just died that day.
Yeah, that would have been way more wholesome. I'm gonna change up the story because now it's a little sad in here, so we're just gonna go, yeah, they start breakdancing, right? And all 3 of them breakdance on top of one guy's corpse. He fucking died that day. He was so fucking dead. God, that would have been
the creative liberties. The creative liberties on the story change.
Yeah. Now that Creams wants it, I'll change it. Fuck, man.
Yeah, what's with this human trafficking thing?
Yeah, what about that?
Okay, so there was there's a story in Iceland like I heard recently. So in Iceland, I think it is, there was a woman. She got married to a man. This is like back in medieval times, right? And she was like so happy to be married to this guy, and they finally have sex, right? She was so upset and so disappointed with how small his dick was, and she went to the court of law to ban small dick.
There is no fucking way.
And they said, yeah, we're gonna do that, right? So
wait, what?
With a 3-inch dick is not allowed to get married anymore.
What the fuck?
In Iceland, yeah.
How do they prove that?
At the marriage ceremony, they have to fucking at the marriage ceremony. They get a due to the tape measure, and they just fucking like drop the pants.
That's exactly what I thought too. Like right before you say "I do," they're just gonna pants you, and all of you, everyone in your family is gonna look at your dick. That's what it is. Like that is absurd, bro.
Yeah. So my plan is, how can we smuggle
small
dick
dicks
niggas into Iceland to get them married?
All right.
How do we do that? How do we go about doing that?
All right. Oh fuck! I thought that you couldn't have too big a dick in Iceland. Whenever you brought this up, so I was planning for that.
You can't have small dicks.
Well, we have to find the most populated area of small dicks. Then we kidnap all of them. Japan.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we go to Japan. All right. Let's get.
They don't have an active military either, so they couldn't stop us from just taking them all over and just taking them all with us. Yeah.
We're just gonna grab them all one by one.
Yeah, we're just gonna grab them by their small dicks and drag them.
Airdrops.
Yeah. I know China would have a problem with it. What are they gonna do? Who bring out their small dicks? Yeah, just take those too.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you know what? That's our fucking game plan, right? We're gonna do exactly what those guys behind that Family Dollar did. We're all 4 of us are gonna home in on one fucking guy, pick him up by his small dick, and we're gonna just drag him over to fucking Iceland, right? So we figured out where to find.
What are they gonna do? They got all fucking small dicks.
Right, exactly. So we figured out how to find the small dick. Okay, so that's our first problem. Second problem: how are we gonna get into Iceland?
By boat.
Oh yeah.
By boat?
By my medieval century boat.
Okay. Well, here's my problem, right? Here's my problem, right? I am ex Coast Guard, right? I know how to sail a boat. I don't know how to sail a boat exactly, but I know that sailing a boat is hard as fuck, right?
Yeah.
This is gonna be a treacherous journey, right? We're probably not gonna keep everyone. We're gonna have to eat at least one person. Who we eating first?
Yeah.
It can't be small because we need him.
Sludge.
right.
No, fuck. Come on, man.
I think Sledge, no, like you're taller
Yeah.
and you have more meat on you.
Yeah, and also
It'll
like,
last
all
us
right.
days.
Also, you got to think, Carlos. What do you bring to the exhibition, right? I mean, the expedition, right?
Actually,
Go on.
I bring ideas. I'm the big thinker.
No,
right?
Ripley has
So I
the
know how
ideas.
we. No. Listen to me.
Okay.
So here's how we get the small dick Japan guy into Iceland, right?
Okay.
We go by boat, and once we're in there, we put a condom on his small penis. Now they're gonna look at his condom penis and say, "Oh, that checks out," because they don't have rubber up there. Like rubber only grows in fucking tropical areas, so they don't have rubber. So they're gonna look at that and be like, "That's like a normal penis."
What the fuck is wrong with you? Your game plan is condoms don't exist in Japan?
Yeah,
No, my game plan is condoms don't exist in Iceland.
All right, we are definitely eating Carlos first.
We all have plans, right? We all have roles. Evan is captain and boat maintenance because he knows how to do maintenance on a boat. I am navigator and map maker, so I can map out the places, watch out for the weather and shit. Creams is the caretaker, so if the guy needs sex,
I'm the Japanese
Creams will
Nibbler.
be there.
The guy needs sex.
The Jap Panther.
The guy needs sex. That's fucking.
So Sledge, what do you offer to the table?
Yeah, what is your
What do I
game
offer
plan?
to the table?
Yeah.
Supplies.
Of what? Food? Yeah, you're gonna be tasty as hell.
Yeah. No, fucking stop. No, I'm not just fucking food supplies, actual equipment that we need to sail a boat and shit.
Yeah, but that's my thing. I already know how to maintain a boat and
He's maintenance.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know how to sail a boat and maintain a boat, but you don't have the supplies to do that. I'm gonna get those.
Carlos, I make more money than you. I can buy the supplies. What do you?
That's probably true.
Hear me out, right? We bring more food. or
that's not
we
very
bring
cool.
more crewmates so we
Sledge.
eat them.
The problem with that is, right, if we have too many people, they might, we don't know exactly how big their penises are, right? So then, unless if we cock check all of them, we won't know if they're gonna get into Iceland. Then we're gonna get stuck sneaking 2 small dicks into Iceland. Do you have any idea how much harder that is than 1? That's twice as hard.
I don't imagine cock checking be that hard.
I don't at the same exact time though.
Drop your pants,
Carlos.
We use them as food.
Carlos, you do know how you become gay, right?
That's true.
If you see more than 5 soft cocks, you become gay.
Right.
In real life, that's true. That's true. And I'm not gonna look at any more because I'm already really close to that number.
Yeah, you're already 4.
Yeah, I'm 4 deep, and if I get one more, man, I'm gonna be really gay. So
You might just start looking at hard dicks, dude.
Oh, that's true. But then who's gonna jerk them off? Oh, Creams.
It's you.
Creams. That's right. He's a sex.
What?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
it's
He's a Jap Panther.
Oh, alright, yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. I don't know, man. Carlos, you really
He was very
about
accepting
anything,
of
man.
that.
You're looking pretty tasty right about now. Oh shit! You know what, Carlos? You know what you could bring?
Why are you eating? I just don't get it. Why are you resorting to eating me and not just food?
That's
Because once we run out of food.
yeah, we're running out of food. We gotta settle.
You're not gonna fucking run out of food.
How do you know?
We're going from Japan all the way around the Cape of Africa to fucking Iceland. We're gonna
Yeah.
eat you, bro.
Yeah, dude, that's a lot.
Well, that just seems fucking irrational. Why don't you just take a plane to America and then sail from there?
Because Ripley made this really nice boat, and the plane isn't gonna let us take it with us.
Well, yeah, and where the fuck did he have the boat at? In South Carolina. So just take the plane to fucking Japan, then go back to Japan.
And plus, if we go on Coach or something, nobody's gonna let us smuggle 5 Asian men into the fucking plane.
Right, and
be
also-
"All right, come with us to fucking Iceland.
Yeah, exactly. Do you have
You
any
said it
idea-
yourself. You've got the money to afford it.
No, I don't. I'm not
It's on the
rich.
boat.
I just
It's
have
on the
enough
boat.
money to, buy supplies.
Yeah.
I could
I
buy,
spent the money on the
some
boat.
rope, some cans, some shoring equipment in case, there's a leak. Just like a raft.
A bunch of spears if Moby Dick comes by.
Oh, yeah, definitely spears.
You
I already
don't know
have
what
spears.
happens.
Yeah. Yeah, Carlos,
Sledge, we have to eat you.
yeah, dude, this is you just
No.
kind of got yes.
I don't know how to refute. I don't know how to refute that you can't eat me. You just can't fucking eat me.
Carlos, all
Sledge,
I'm
I got a
saying.
good idea for you.
Okay, go on, Chris.
Sledge. You are the
What?
fisherman, so you actually feed
What?
us.
Yeah, actually, yeah. How about that?
Okay.
If you don't get good enough at
I
fishing
have,
to
to, I,
feed,
have to, I have to ward off you guys with offerings of fish.
yeah, if you don't meet that
Yes.
offering, bro, if you don't meet that offering, I'm gonna take a bite out of your fucking cat. I'm gonna eat you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna just say it right now. I'm gonna say it straight up too. You've heard that correctly. I'm gonna fucking eat you if you don't feed me enough.
You see my meaty chompers.
Yeah. You've seen Cream's movie choppers.
Jesus, they're fucking massive, man.
Exactly, yeah.
That little guy's got a massive mouth.
Well, you know.
I'm just telling you, Sledge, if you fuck up once, I'm taking a nibble out of your Achilles, so you just can't move it all.
Right.
Good job.
I'm gonna take your
Fuck.
eyes. I'm gonna take your eyes first, so you don't have a chance of getting more.
What the fuck? I need those.
Yeah, that's a real shame.
Take the
I
nose.
need fucking fish, bro. I need fish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
whenever
can
you
take like any of the other. You can take like any other senses. I need the fucking. I
that
need
is
the eyes
so
to see the
sad.
fish.
That's so sad and all. But if I don't get fish,
You're setting me up for failure, bro.
Ah.
You're setting me up for failure. I can't get the fish if I can't see the fish.
I'm gonna be honest with you,
So
Carlos.
just
I
make you
don't.
work harder. It's
I'll
harder
be,
workout.
I'll be honest with you, Carlos. I don't really like the taste of fish. So if you fuck up, I'm gonna be eating
What
human.
the fuck?
I'm gonna be eating human. Yeah. Now what? Now what, loser? Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay. Well, we haven't even addressed like, what if we arrive to the island? You know, we'll say hypothetically Carlos is intact, even though he totally won't be. What's our plan? You know, like, how are we actually going to like tell the locals? Like, don't worry, this guy's a normal penis.
All right. So what I think we should do, right,
Okay.
is
Well, wait. Hold up. I think we set ourselves up for failure because he's Japanese. I mean, as everyone knows.
Oh.
I got a good plan.
Oh,
got
I
a
know.
good
You know
plan.
who has the biggest cocks?
Make them do blackface.
Yes. Yes. This is a great idea. This is gonna work.
Oh my god.
This is gonna work. What do you mean? Oh my god, that is such a good idea. No one has a bigger
You
dick
just
than a
can't-
black.
No, tell me why.
My condom idea is bad.
Your kind of idea is so bad, but the blackface is pretty good. All right, Carlos, we're gonna put it like this. Right? You're in a room, right? There are two men in front of you. You know, you can't see their
That
penises,
is crazy.
and one of them's Asian and the other one's black. Which one has a bigger penis?
It's a fair point.
That's a fair point. Exactly.
I'm gonna have to go with the black one. 'Cause yeah, you're right.
Exactly. So we're gonna make
Here's
this.
what my plan was.
Okay.
Go on. Sorry. I
Yeah,
thought you
no,
were-
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so here's what my plan was. As soon as we got to the island, right, we go to like a village, right, and we go, hey guys, we got a meeting. Everybody like town meeting, and then they'll rally around us, right, and we'll take down what's his name, like the Japanese guy, right, Takeshi's pants, right. We'll take down Takeshi's pants, and I'll grab his
Takeshi.
dick and I'll just like yank it down like really hard, be like, he's got a really big dick, right? Look, he's got a really big dick, and like everybody would be horrified at first, but everybody will know going onwards. They'll probably spread the rumors like this guy has a really big dick, and it's like, you know, spread the rumor that Takeshi has a big dick, so he's got a chance at like staying in Iceland.
I don't know. Like, my thought process on making his
But what
actual penis.
I think
bigger-
that if you do that, there's gonna be people who do look and be like, no, you're wrong. That's
Yeah. Also, like,
substantially
yeah. Also,
How
like,
meetings exist in Iceland.
well, I don't know. Ripley seems to think that fucking Iceland is a Clash of Clans fucking village, but
Leave it to medieval.
is it not a Clash of Clans village?
other than
Like,
that,
that's like
other than that
like
potential flaw.
the capital of the state is the fucking the royal hall where the fucking Clash Royale takes place.
Also, other than that potential flaw, you're gonna have to just like hope no one sees you obviously yanking this man's penis to be longer. Like, everyone's gonna look at you and be like,
No,
"No,
my
you're
whole
just
goal is,
really, really fucking gay." Like, no one's gonna think that it's penis. All that's gonna happen is rumors are gonna circle around the town about you being the gayest man alive. I don't know what you thought.
Like, what was it? I'll be like, but I've seen Takeshi's long dick.
yeah, yeah. Everybody, I'll go to like, the town square, right? I'll go to town hall.
Who out here looking for
Twelve,
Takeshi in his long penis?
Yeah,
Fucking town hall.
I'll
It's
go
such
to
a
town hall 12,
three-story
right?
concept.
yeah.
I'll get all the barbarians and archers and everything to rally up around me, and I'll pull Takeshi's dick down really hard. And I'll be like, yo, everybody, tell all the other villages in your clan this dude's got a big dick, and that he has a chance to get married to the Archer Queen, maybe.
I just have so many stipulations about this, right? One, once again, the rumor that's gonna spread is not this guy's cock is massive. It's gonna be like, this dude is tugging on this guy's cock in public a lot, like a lot.
No, okay, so if wait, that's a good idea. I'll just like attract news attention and police attention.
No one's
While
gonna
I'm
say his
pulling
dick is
down
big.
this
Everyone's gonna
dick.
say this guy's gay as hell. All that's
No, but,
happened.
like-
Go on. Go on. Don't explain yourself.
it's just not gonna work. But I think it's hilarious. Like,
Hey, Grumbo, you
they'll
also
just
said
post it,
like
imagine CNN, right? They post like images, like censored out images, but like you don't know how big his dick is at that point because it's censored out. But it's me pulling it down, being like, he's got a big dick. He's got a big dick. So like, not only does Iceland know, but like everybody in the world knows. So
Are you allowed to be gay in Iceland?
Yeah, I think so.
I would really like
Why
to
would
fact
you
check
not
this
be
before they behead you. It might be like fucking Syria where they just kill you. You might be like, check out how big this guy's cock is, and then you start tugging on his cock and they shoot you in the head with a fucking sniper rifle. Like,
I find it so funny that in Grumbo's ideal Iceland, it's like literally Clash of Clans, but CNN exists.
right. I don't know what your mental image is here, dude. Like, you just, this is not gonna work. I'm just gonna say it. It's planned, it's flawed, bro. Iceland ain't working.
What would your plan be?
My plan? Okay, so here's my plan, right? I think Chris is onto something with blackface, because I was gonna go there too, right? So first off, we blackface him up, right? Okay? And we all dress up like women, you know? We all cross-dress for a little bit, right? And we all walk around town, and we start walking up to the other women, and we go, have you heard about this Taekwon and his big fucking meat, his big fat wiener? And then the other women are going to be like, get away from me, stop talking to me, who the fuck are you? You're a man. But if they're blind and deaf or stupid or all three, we can get those women to marry him.
Yeah, there's Helen Keller.
Yes.
She'll buy it.
Does Helen
Yeah,
Keller
we'll go
exist
back
in
in time.
Iceland?
Tell Helen Keller. Helen Keller will write about it in her book. Like somebody told me that she's got a really big dick.
Well, we can't tell her because we don't know how to speak. Like, I don't know how you think we're going to tell her. None of us know sign or anything. Like, we're just going to walk up to her and be like, yo, this guy's a massive cock. And she's just going to sit there and nothing.
You can just search up on Google.
We will
he has
talk
a
in
big
Braille.
dick in Braille and just like, copy and paste it maybe.
Fucking
That's
Braille
what I
is a
know,
felt
like,
language.
right?
It's a phone. How are you going to feel it on a flat surface? What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
How are you going to spell Braille to a blind person through your phone?
No, I'll take it and then assort like M&Ms.
That is the most wild
piece
plot.
of paper. And then assemble it like how Google will tell me.
You know, this is much easier, right? I like Ripley's idea of touching this guy's penis. All right, we're going to take a penis pump, right? And we are going to pump up his penis. And we never know when he can get pantsed, right? It could happen at any moment. So Creams is going to have to walk behind him the entire time, pumping on the penis pump, right? And I think that'll give him, like, I don't know, this guy's working with it 3. Let's say this guy has 2 inches of penis, right? That'll get him up to 4, which isn't impressive, right? So we're going to have to figure something else out. We got to think. Penis pump is a good start. What can we do to elongate it? It is legal, but we can't. We're not looking for just average here, Creams. We're looking for an A+. We're trying to pass with flying colors here. I know exactly what we can do. I am going to wrap a chain around my chest, right? And then we're going to tie it to his penis, right? And all 3 of you are going to hold him. And then I am going to sprint full speed. And I'm going to keep going. You know, like we're gonna give it a couple shots, right? I'm gonna run full speed, and his penis won't, fall completely off. We gotta just think of how we could fix that.
We need to get like a truck with like a winch and like a,
Yeah, I guess we could use a car.
Oh, yeah, and then you're just like fucking
pull his dick off though.
Yeah,
You're not trying to pull his dick off. You're trying to make it a little bit bigger.
No, it's like rubber.
Huh. We gotta test this. One of you guys pull out your dicks. Someone pull out your cock right now. We gotta test this before we get to Iceland, because I don't know, man. I don't want this to fall apart when we're there.
Yeah, actually. Chris, what do you propose?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, good plan, Cruz.
All right, Creams. Well,
Oh, my bad, right? So, go in there, right? Paint them all black, right? Permanent brown paint, right? Not permanent, but it will stay there for about a month, right? We take the Keshi, right? Or Tyrone. That's his new name. Take Tyrone. We'll put him in the middle of Iceland, right?
Okay.
drop them by heli, right?
No,
Or travel
by
them by
boat.
sewer.
By boat. We got to the boat. If we had a helicopter, this would not be a problem.
I'm not gonna lose a leg and we just not take the boat.
Yeah.
Taking the boat.
So,
actually, I like Creeps' plan so far. Hold on,
so we'll put it in the middle of there, right?
Okay.
And then we hire a paid actor, right?
Okay.
Iceland's finest, right?
Okay.
She'll walk up, right? She'll make a big hoot in the holler. She says, "Your cock is too big. All right, your cock needs to be smaller, or we can't keep going with this, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And everybody there will be like, "Yeah, this guy must have a huge cock."
Okay.
Right? This guy must be packing.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, so your goal is to like just make a scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it'll be like, God, Takeshi's cock is so huge. Why is it so huge? And everybody's just like, damn, he must have a huge cock.
Mm-hmm.
And then we kidnap Takeshi. And everybody's going to be looking for him because, oh my God, he has a huge cock. He's a marvel.
He's got a huge cock. We need that. We need that
don't-
fucking beautiful
and
piece
then-
of man meat.
And then while we're kidnapped, Carlos Carlos with his one leg will walk out and start posting, like, was it like missing posters for Takeshi, right? And it's just like, on the missing posters be like, Tyrone, man with the biggest cock in Iceland.
Oh shit! And think for the
That's
pictures.
a great idea.
For a picture, we could Photoshop in Tyrone with a massive cock falling out of his pant leg. Like he's got shorts on, and you could just see like a third leg popping out of there. That would be perfect, actually.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know why I thought this would be funny. Just like going off of like Evan's plan and Creeps' like first initial plan. It's like, right, we stretch out his dick, but how do we do that? We get a helicopter and we slowly lure him out by his dick from the helicopter. Everybody, right?
You just like suspend him in midair with his fucking cock.
Yeah, and it's stretching out his dick, but like we'll get news attention because it's just like they're hanging a guy from his dick in the middle of Iceland, right? And they're gonna zoom in onto Keshi, and he's just gonna be flown there with his like elongated, not stretched out dick. Like this dude has a big dick. Like,
Genius.
Fuck yeah! You know what, boys? I
That
think
would
we
be a
solved
fucking
it,
spectacle.
boys.
I don't even care about the rest of the hypothetical. I just want to see a man get lynched by his cockhead.
Sledge.
Boys,
What is
we've
your
done
plan?
it.
What is
We
your
have snuck small cock into
What
Iceland.
was my plan?
plan? Yeah.
My plan was the fucking put a condom on his penis so it looks like his penis is bigger, and they don't know what rubber is, so they're gonna be like, yes, that's his penis.
I am
Oh,
so
yeah, that
astounded by the fact that you were just like, they don't know what rubber is in Iceland.
They don't know what rubber is. It's fucking Clash of Clans, bro.
They have
Rubber trees don't
CNN.
grow
They
in
have
Iceland. They grow in
CNN.
like tropical environment.
It's Clash of Clans with CNN. CNN knows about condoms.
CNN's fucking everywhere.
Yes. And they all know about condoms. So if CNN's everywhere, and then they know about condoms, then everywhere knows about condoms.
No, that's wrong.
That's true.
Incorrect.
No, I'm right.
For this first time and only this first time. No, you're wrong. Anyways, to see a man get to see a man get hanged by his bell end would be amazing.
We
I
talked
think it
about
definitely would.
penis lynching
I feel like
far too long. I don't know what the average time slot for penis lynching on a podcast is. We have gone over that time slot. We have gone over.
wait, okay, I think I see something that could be pretty fun. Yeah, boom,
Yeah, a little bit.
right? Nuclear bomb, right?
Oh, shit.
Each other, right? Bam, bam, nuclear bomb, boom, 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 right?
Okay.
And we are like the only 4 survivors. We have to make our own civilization.
I'm meeting Carlos.
Just, like form like our
God
own
damn it.
different type of laws and everything. Wait, what'd you say, Carlos? Wait, what'd you say, Chris?
I'm eating Carlos.
I am also eating
You're gonna
Carlos.
eat Carlos? Alright,
I'm
so
also
3
eating Carlos.
civilizations.
Hot
Me,
dips.
Creeves, and Evan, right? And
Yeah.
we're all gonna build.
I don't get to take part in this. All right.
No, I'm eating you.
Okay. So, yeah,
Why?
you've been eating.
Because it's funny.
Why? What did I do to
You
deserve it?
can't catch fish if they're all fucking dead via nuclear explosion, alright? Yeah, now
There's
what?
other things.
Yeah, like
I've got
what? Like
fucking
what?
I've got fucking tons of groundhogs and bunnies in my backyard. And I'll
That
figure
is the
something out.
most insane sentence you've ever said in your
You
fucking
would
life.
like mutant groundhogs and gorillas?
Right,
Like,
yeah.
You're not, dude.
I'll figure something out. That's food.
All right, well, you better figure something out before I show up
right.
at your doorstep and eat your cock off your body.
But right, so we had to make a law. Like what? Like we had to make laws, right? What would be a law that you feel like would be good for this now, civilization that you will build to
Yes.
like let's say
Don't
like
eat me.
40 or something.
No eating me.
No
Okay.
eating
Do not eat. Do not eat sludge. Do not eat garlic. Don't do that.
No penis size smaller
I
than
guess
3
that's
inches
fair.
allowed in America.
Okay. New America.
Yeah,
Taylor
New
America?
America. Actually, you know what? Yeah, so we gotta think of cool names for our countries, so we can have that on the back burner too. Fuck yeah, that's a good idea. I think
But
my
let's,
sister.
let's say like our
Dreamland.
civilizations are pretty developed by now. Like we got like a nice little government and everything.
Yeah,
Like everything's developed, right?
yeah.
So what would be the laws that you placed before you passed away to your little kin? Civilization.
Strongest is in charge. Whoever the strongest is the boss.
That's
So-
fair. That would be
and-
you. You would do that.
And it's all decided via as soon as what is it? As soon as the boy turns 18, he has to fight the current leader, like the son of the leader. He has to fight them, right? In this big old pit. And in this pit, there are weapons, right? All of them are almost broken. You can get one hit with each before they snap in half, right? That way it's exciting.
Yeah.
Because then you can have a ton of different, like, you can show your mastery with all sorts of different things. Like a shovel, a Beretta, like a fucking howitzer cannon. Like, you could show your stuff with all that. And I think spells aren't allowed. You can't have magic. If anyone even looks somewhat whimsical,
Fair enough.
they are immediately
That's fair.
crushed with a big old rock and thrown into the ocean.
Let's get a single sorcerer. I'm gonna just like, snipe them.
Yeah,
right
'cause
there and
that's
then.
pussy shit, and you have to read to do magic, and I don't like that idea.
We don't do that. We're orcs.
Yeah. So yeah, I think just a strength based
I'm-
thing. Yeah. And you have to eat half a
I'm
bullet
gonna
every
take
day.
over your entire civ. I'm gonna take over your entire civ, right? Grimo the 50th.
Okay.
We'll just dress up a gorilla as him and then walk into that arena.
You see-
and your entire civ will be run by a fucking ape.
You see, here's what I'm telling you, right? You think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
But once again, we live by the King Arthur sort of plan where it's like you have to eat half of something and then you're immune to it. I'm gonna tell my kin to eat half of the gorilla every fucking day. And then they're gonna see gorilla and they're gonna be
that
like,
sounds like some sorcerer
I've
shit.
eaten
That
a
sounds like some
billion
real
of
shit.
you.
Yeah, that sounds.
That
No,
sounds like some real whimsy.
eating-
right there.
No.
Mention to
eating
y'all
a
that
gorilla
this
is
like,
real. It's real shit.
I want to mention to y'all that this is like nuclear fallout. There's like mutant gorillas.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was like catching a gorilla would probably be 10 times harder now.
Also, gorillas will fear my kin whenever they hit him with a howitzer cannon at point blank range. Because there's weapons in that ring, and they're not just like shovels. There's like I said, a howitzer cannon. So that gorilla can be as strong as it wants. It's not gonna beat a howitzer cannon to the fucking face.
Okay. Well,
Sledge, what would you propose, Sledge?
What would be my law? My law. Shit, come back to me.
Okay.
if I was to propose a law, right, it would be that everybody gets an anti-material bolt-action sniper rifle for recreational use. Just like a kid.
For recreational use?
Yeah, to like play with the kids and such. You know.
You are everybody with anti-material rifles.
Yeah.
And expected to not overthrow the fucking government.
Gone are the days of asking if that was a firework or a gun. It's always an anti-material rifle.
That is the most American shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. Just like, yeah, everyone's gonna have a plasma rifle. Everyone just needs one.
God bless. God bless.
Fucking crazy. What the fuck?
That would be epic. You're like lying if you think that would be epic.
That would be so unepic. Do you have any idea how much it would suck if you're just in your fucking room preparing for dinner and then a fucking laser beam obliterates your entire family? Like this, like what the fuck? That is absurd, James.
That would be epic, man.
No.
Just be like, oh, how does your anti-material rifle look? It's like, oh, it looks really cool. He pulls it out, it's all pink and stuff. There's like anime girls on it. That'd be hard. Look at my anti-material rifle. It's so cool.
Bro, school shootings would be at an all-time high.
Oh my god, yeah, dude.
Because you gave everybody a fucking gun.
And you can't even stop them either, because there's fucking, like, literally the police are going to come in, and their firepower is going to be equal. Like, they can't even, like, outgun him. They're all just going to be, like, it's going to be a literal fucking laser fight.
You're actually 100% right.
If they're good enough, then yeah, they'll beat them.
I like how
It's
your
like,
idea
if
for
they're
stopping
fighting,
school
like, a
shootings.
phase member, then they're done. You know.
I like how your idea for stopping school shootings is just they got to be really fucking good at laser tag. Like it's either that
You got a
or
360 no scope.
or all the children are dead. Is essentially your game plan. I think
Dude.
it's bizarre.
Dude, ISIS 3, because ISIS 2 has probably already happened in your fucking civilization. ISIS 3 will probably be the most armed people in all of history because everybody's a fucking sniper rifle that can penetrate tanks.
Fucking wild, dude.
It's literally the greatest idea I've ever heard.
I am gonna disagree.
All right.
All right, my proposal, right, is a little bit more tame than y'all's, but seeing that, gang violence and everything could still happen, or like just some sort of violence against another person, I want to integrate real life duels. Code Duelo will be the name of it. Right? And it's government backed. So if you have beef with somebody, you can send them a letter in the mail, be like, I want to fucking duel you, Code Duelo, bitch. And
This doesn't solve any problems.
No,
this
I
solves a lot of
agree.
problems.
Yeah.
So like, imagine, right? You have gangbangers and they want to shoot. They want to have a shootout in the street, but that's illegal. You can't just go out and kill people. If you go to a government-funded thing where
You're not fucking decreasing gun violence. You're just making it legal.
I'm decreasing a lot of crime and shootings that could have possibly happened, right? Because
By making it legal.
there's going to be like recreational sites all around like the city, right? They're going to be like a bunch of them, which is like a big sand pit, right? And we're going to equip them with.
We're just gonna have a small little Apex games right here.
Yeah. We're gonna equip them with really old guns like muskets and like blunderbusses, right? And since those guns don't work that well, imagine you walk 10 feet away from that person and you guys both miss, and you guys can be like, "Hey man, I don't think this should go on any longer." They'll be like, "Yeah, you're right. Maybe we should just hash it out right now. Just talk about our beef. Maybe we can end this." Or you guys can just fight to the death. It would decrease. Like imagine like two gangbangers have a problem with each other on the street, right? And they go to Code Duelo and they just don't end up killing each other because they just hashed it out because they just realized like this shouldn't go that far.
All right. One.
No.
9 times out of 10, it's just going to go that far.
Right.
It's like
Right.
they're allowed to.
Right. The second that you're like, all right, listen. Everyone can at any point in time go, bro, I don't like what you did. We're going to have to duel via musket tonight. I think there's going to be some problems. I just think there's going to be issues. This is just my thought process on it, I guess.
Bro, imagine like everybody's like pretty strapped, almost like Creams just said, but nobody's like a fucking anti-material rifle. You can just go on the street, get somebody to watch, be like, all right, cool, these guys are Code Dueloing, and they Code Duelo.
Okay.
They
All
can
right.
just settle their beef right there.
All right, well, here's a couple stipulations I got about your quote dealing. All right. One, what are the environments? Like, is this like middle of town? Or are we in a desert? Like, is this like where can this happen?
Or at least, okay, so the playing field, you have to at least take 10 steps away from each other.
10 steps away. All right.
Like, you could be like in a mosh pit, right? You take 10
What the
steps
fuck?
away. Just pray to God that you don't miss.
And you're like, Creams is gonna have a problem with school shootings. You're gonna just be in a fucking, like, you could be in a classroom and then be like, all right, give this kid a musket. Give this literal fucking 7-year-old a musket. And just, give it your best. Your fucking best.
Can I be like a contractor to like make like 1v1 maps for Code Duelo?
You have your own civilization. Go
Yeah.
manage your fucking own
Yeah.
civ.
Alright, my bad.
I don't know.
He wants to come over to my civilization.
You know what? Actually, I want to amend some of my civilization. My civilization, every single time a new Tamite is made, they have to go out in order to prove that they're an adult, or like no longer a little baby boy, whenever they turn 13. They have to go over to Carlos's civilization and eat one of their civilians' legs. Alright?
That works perfectly with the law that I came up with.
Oh, okay, what's your law?
Okay. The law that I came up with was the second you turn 18, you have to join the military. There's no if and or buts. You have to fight for the cause now.
Just in South Korea.
And the cause is not getting your fucking leg chopped off by Tame civilization.
Oh, that's gonna be great. My kids are gonna be so strong. My kids are gonna be so fucking strong. I've literally every single day. Yeah, every single day too. They're gonna have to follow my push-up routine of 500 push-ups. They're gonna have to do it. That and my hour ab workout, and they're gonna be jacked, big scary little fuckers, and they're gonna tear your civilization into pieces. It's gonna be great.
I'm gonna have to fucking just like I'm gonna have to train definitely on guns, bro. They're just gonna have to learn to shoot.
You train on guns? I eat half an anti-material rifle every fucking day because of Koreans.
Right, I know. No, see, you can, but can they? But
yeah,
can
I'm
they?
gonna force feed them. They're my kids, bro. They're my kin. Tame of kin.
Okay, that don't mean that they're better.
Oh, they have to be. Damn, who are we gonna fuck in order to make
this
kids?
is another law, right? If you are in my civ, right?
Okay.
We go by the law of an eye for an eye. So if Evan ever comes over to my civ, or a Tame comes over to my fucking civ, he eats one of my Grimo legs, my Grimite's legs. We have to eat one of his Tamite legs. So
Dude,
it's
if even one little gremlin tries to fucking make his way over to my civilization, they will be eaten in one fell swoop. It won't even be the leg. It'll be one whole body. All right, because you got to think, right? They're going to be to our proportions, right? So all your kids are going to be around like 5'9" or 5'10", right? All of my kids are going to be 6 foot and above. So they're going to be like big fuckers who are just jacked and crawl around on all fours like I do. And you forget that I can crawl on walls. So of course they can too. So you're going to be fighting a ton of spiders from Minecraft who are immune to bullets, anti-material rifles, gorillas, and have howitzer cannons. Like, you have no shot. You have no shot. We are made for warfare and nothing else. We don't even have fun. Fun is not allowed in my civ. All it is just bloodshed. If you want fun, eat a Carlos leg. All right? That's what you get. That's how fun
Nobody is ever going to Creeps of Civilization.
It's fucking a billion anti-material rifles.
Creeps Civilization is gonna tear itself apart.
Yeah, Creeps of Civilization is gonna have
Fire.
Creeps of Civilization. A mom is going to give birth. A doctor is going to give the child an anti-material rifle, and the doctor and the mother will be blown in half. All right.
Dude,
For
we
every
should make
child-
a map of where all of our nations are and their names.
I don't know.
Yeah, we gotta use the map of Iceland.
The map of Iceland, yeah. Our battlefield is Iceland because we're already there. This is the nuclear war was post Dick Heist.
Let's get this out of here.
Being that Grimos are like goblins and like to reproduce a lot, they'll be over on the coast. It has no correlation, but you just took my fucking spot, Sledge. You
Hell
great
yeah.
ape.
Oh, I mean, there's plenty of coast.
Fuck, I wanted that one though. God damn it.
This Tame would be crazy.
He right in the middle.
Yeah, I get it all. Alright. If anyone even tries, you gotta think too. I am the only one who knows how to operate a boat and how a boat decently functions, right? So you guys have no navy, right? I'm the only one who's been in the military, right? So I'm the only one who knows how to format a military rank, right? We are going to kill you guys one by one, right? And I think I'm going to start off with gremlins, because if I let them alone too long, they're going to actually do something. And all of Carlos's people, they're not going to have legs. They're not going to have legs, and they're going to be cripples. Cripples are going to have no shot against Spider Monkey. There's no way. And
Yo, all of my civilians have anti-material rifles.
all
If
of your
you touch it,
civilians,
it's one step.
all of your civilians
Oh,
are
damn.
going to kill each other before I even get done eating all of Carlos.
Bro, one of your guys is gonna walk on my border, 30 just gonna blow off in the distance, and like that guy's obliterated in seconds.
Yeah, no. Here's our gameplay, right?
Dude, imagine that. You shoot like a nuclear bomb go off, and you just see in the sky just hellfire.
Here's our game plan,
30
right?
million rounds just fall on the
Here's our game plan, right? Here's our game plan, because Krames has a good point. He does have anti-material rifles, right? So we're gonna move some of our forces are gonna move via sea, all right? They're gonna move via sea around to his coast, right? And then right on the border, right? There's gonna be it's gonna be like the DMZ, the demilitarization zone, in like South Korea and North Korea, right? They're gonna stand there, and it's gonna be it's gonna be a tense thing. You guys have guns, and my guys are just on all fours, always ready to pounce and charge, right? As soon as you as soon as one of them you're like, all right, it's calm. I'm gonna have 8 tames pick up 1 tame. And they're going to do that thing where they put all their hands in the middle, and then on 3, they all jump and throw their hand up, and they throw them into the stratosphere, right? I'm going to have 100 of those. 100 of them are going to jump from the sky, and instead of paratrooping, they're resistant to fall damage because they eat like about half the ground every single day. So they're going to just immediately missile down head first into your little guys, right? They're going to destroy them via their just sheer body mass, okay? As soon as that's happening, they're going to be looking up. As soon as they're looking up, the guys in the coast are going to charge in. And then you guys are going to be looking at the coast and the sky, and then the demilitarization zone is going through, right? And it's just like on all sides, it's just this big, massive force of spider monkeys. All right? You have no chance. You have no chance.
Well, my game
I'm
plan
going
is
too hard.
to invade. Like, if I was going to invade anybody, right? It's going to be first sledge. We're going to do it through democracy. And through that, we're going to betray all the sledge. They can't do anything because they just don't have legs. They're all just in wheelchairs, right? So we're just going to easily wipe out the sledge.
They're also in the military, though. They have, like, real military training.
You don't know how the military works.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Yeah, you know how the military works.
Well, I can learn how the
Every
military
sledge is
works.
dead.
You can't
As
now.
soon
I
as
mean,
you
unless
take
if you
over
learn right now, but because we're nuking the planet as soon as this is over.
I can't fucking, like, establish a rule and then you say no. What the fuck is that?
yeah, I can. Shut up.
Look, so as soon as we take over the sledges, Grimos have a very large problem with overpopulating. They're like goblins, so we're just gonna spread out to their side of the land, and we're gonna go by sea to Creams' land. We're gonna go by sea, and since there are so many Grimos, there's just going to be a tsunami, like a 50-foot tsunami of bodies just running at Creams' civilization. And since he's got anti-material rifles, there's too many. There's too many Grimos. It's a tide of Grimos. It's gonna wash over all of Creams' civilization. And since they all got guns, right, they're gonna end up shooting each other in the end. Like, they can't really, aim because they're all Creams'. We're going to just wash over them like a big tsunami and just devour his entire civilization. So we can have more land, we can take over the land. And at that point, we'll have Evan's civilization just surrounded by all the Grimos. We'll take that same tactic and then move it on to the Tames.
All right. Here's what you're thinking, right? You're thinking numbers will stop Tame, right? And that's cute. Because I've already eaten half of your civilization, so I'm now immune to the other half of your civilization. You have absolutely no shot. Because you're going to come in, right? And you're going to be like, I'm going to kill them with my numbers. And once they eat one Grimly, it's going to take 2 Grimlies to kill them, right? But if they eat 2 Grimlies, it's going to take 4 Grimlies. And there's going to be like 1 Omega Tame who has eaten like 1,000 Grimlies. And you're going to need 2,000 Grimlies to somehow all at once attack this Omega Tame. And it's just never going to happen. There's not enough space. And the second you're like, all right, well, we actually have 2,000 Grimlies, they're going to be eaten as they go. So that number's only going to raise. And if they eat even 1 Grimly during that 2,000, it's going to be right over that threshold. You have no shot, Like, there's nothing. Once they eat, like, it's literally twice as effective. You've got no shot. And Creams has forgotten that if I eat half of a material rifle, he's done.
I just like talking to you about your civilization feels like playing playing with like a kid.
Yeah.
They just make up rules.
Yeah, then he goes, I have an anti-nuke shield. I have an anti-nuke shield. Where it's like, I have a sword. It's like, oh yeah, I have a gun. Well, I have a bazooka. Well, I have an anti-bazooka shield. You have no shot. That's exactly what it is.
I have $1 billion trillion, and I just bought every gun in the world, so you don't have a gun.
Yeah. So now what, loser? Now what? Where's your gun at, huh?
Oh, it's super safe. Like, what? That's not fair.
All right, you know what? How about this, right? Us Tames, we're pretty charismatic, right? And we're scary looking, so you don't want us on your downside, right? So what I would do is I would try to ally myself with Creams and with Carbos to kill all the Grimbees. Because the Grimbees are
Why do you want to kill me first?
Because the Grimbees are like kind of, they're problematic for all of us, right? With their numbers. Yeah, we look at all the Grimbees and we're like, yeah, there's so many of them, and if they keep going, it's going to be really problematic for all of us. So we're going to have to like band together and maybe like get rid of them. And once they do that, we're going to do it. We're going to do the anti-Grimby war, and I'll promise Carlos that I won't eat his legs anymore. I'll eat a Grimby leg every time my guys turn 13. That's a lie. But, we'll just end up eating the whole Carlos so they can't tell the story of what happened anymore. But he'll believe it, because he'll be like, less people are one-legged little fucking freaks. And that's pretty cool. So, we're going to end up doing that, right? Me, Creams, and Carlos are going to kill the Grimbies. And then all my little tames are going to eat all of the dead Grimbies. They're going to eat all the bodies and then get bigger and grow stronger. And whenever they're all big and strong, they're going to go over to Cream Civilization. They're going to go for a parade to celebrate the extinction of all Grimbies. And once we're at the parade, it's going to be like a Trojan horse, you know? Like, we're going to just start crawling out of random buildings and shit. And we're going to start stealing anti-material rifles. And then we're going to start blasting all the women and children first. And then we'll kill the men. Because then, you know, everyone will be like, my wife and my kid are dead. And they're going to be pretty upset about it, right? They're going to be too distraught to fight. And, you know, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really want to eat any cream. So I wouldn't be too upset about, you know, destroying him via anti-material rifle. And then, no one can stop me from eating all of the Carloses. Literally no one.
I don't like that I'm being fucking ganged up on by one. It's crazy. Just a single guy is ganging up on me. I don't like what the fuck.
No, this is a friendly. I saved you for last. That means I like you the most. You are very.
I guess I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're a handsome little boy.
So you just gotta build up your defenses, bro. You guys don't have legs anymore.
I said that I was gonna do that, and then you were like, "No, you don't know any military training." Like, what the fuck? That was the one thing I had. You took it.
I would like to
Bro,
mention
legs
that.
and military trainings. What the fuck?
I'd like to mention that me and Tam have been having like a war in the bottom left.
Yeah, I can see it.
Do you guys want to have one more topic? Does anyone have anything we want to talk about?
I think we could talk about one more thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm trying to find what we could talk about.
Yeah.
Journey for Debussy. What was that about, Sledge?
Journey for the Bussy. Yeah.
Journey for Debussy.
Journey for the Bussy. On the planet Mercury, there's a crater that a scientist has named. There's a crater that a scientist has named the Bussy. I'm gonna try
that.
So wait, is our new hypothetical how we're gonna get to Debussy?
Yeah, how are we gonna get to the Bussy? How are we gonna get to the Bussy?
This is really promising, actually. This is a promising idea. Yeah. All right.
It's either we could talk about that or we could talk about school talent show. What can we get away with at a school talent show before getting absolutely berated by all the
These are
parents?
so fucking good. Actually, these are so fucking good. Let's do the
First, we
talent
need
show.
to find out how to get a rocket launcher.
We'll do the talent show. For which one?
Do you want to do the Bussy or do you want to do
I
talent show?
really want to do the talent show.
Okay, let's do
All right,
talent
here's what I'm thinking for the talent show. Right, we're each gonna do our own talent show, and then all four of us are gonna come together and do a group talent. You know, in front of the school as
Actually,
That makes
that's
sense.
a good idea. How about
Yeah.
as we're proposing this, we are the judges. So, for instance, if you're
Oh.
you're gonna tell us your talent, Evan, you're gonna tell us how you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
And we will judge your performance. Me, Sledge, and Crease will judge your performance, and then we can just keep going on the list.
This is a great idea. This is a fantastic idea. Who wants to start us
Yeah,
off
this
with their
is good.
talent? Does anyone have any ideas?
I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do first. I really want to think about it.
Okay.
I really want to set the scope.
Okay. So here's what I was thinking, right? I was going to go ahead and I was going to walk up to the talent show, right? And I'm wearing my finest suit. You know, it's made of maybe like just gold and cotton, you know, all that stuff. It's a really nice suit. It looks really pretty. And I get up there.
Yeah.
And I straighten my tie a little bit. I take the little microphone. I go, hello there. My name is Tamathy Horton, and I am here today to show you my talent. My talent is...
I don't think that's his name.
I don't think this is gonna be the scope.
Hey, you in the audience? Who said that?
For the
Huh?
judges, asshole.
Who said that? Who said it? You're the judge? You're the judge? You stand the fuck up. I'm gonna kick your ass. Get the fuck over here. Get the fuck over here. Yeah. My...
No,
No. My
You have
talent...
to do your performance.
No. You get the fuck over here now. You. My new talent is I'm gonna kick your ass. My talent, I'm gonna kick your ass with style.
That's a good talent. That's a good talent.
I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
A talent
Alright.
little half, but a talent many can succeed
Yeah.
at.
How about this? You get the fuck up here, pussy. You get up here.
Man, now I just think about it. Imagine you're just like in your high school, and you got all your teachers better judge your shit, and everyone goes, "I don't think that's his name." He goes, "What the fuck did you just say?" You don't
You know what? This is what I do. I go ahead, I open up my suit, and I pull out a skateboard and a backwards hat. I put on the backwards hat, and I turn it forward, just to turn it backwards to the side, right? Then I'm going to jump up, throw the skateboard underneath my feet, right? I'm going to land on it, sideways. You know, not where the wheels are on it, just where the side of the board is. And then I'm going to, like, pull along with my feet, like I'm grinding on it. and then I'm gonna just slink it right into Carlos's fucking face so it hits him. Breaks his nose. Alright? It's gonna break his nose.
What?
It's gonna be like, question my shit again. Question my shit again. I fucking dare you. I fucking dare you. Get the fuck up here. I pull out another skateboard. Alright, I'm gonna put it above my head. I'm gonna spin my hands around really fucking fast. I'm gonna work like a helicopter. I'm gonna start flying over to above Carlos. Then I'm going to stop flying. I'm going to stop spinning my hands. While I'm on my way down to the ground, I'm going to take the skateboard, put it beneath my feet, hit a kickflip in the middle of the fucking air, and then land it right in front of Carlos. I'll be like, pretty gnar, am I right, brosif? And I'm going to hit him with a shaka, bro. What you think?
You broke my fucking nose!
Don't be a pussy about it.
I honestly think your talent was pretty unique, right?
That's what I thought,
We haven't
yeah.
seen this in a long time.
Yeah, in a long time?
I
You've seen
did
this
enjoy
before? Get the fuck. Someone else did this?
Well, trust me, I'm just a pretty crazy shit.
Yeah, I've been a talent show judge for
was
years.
There's a guy suspended between two cars. He got hit by the two flaming cars and almost fucking died. So yeah, I've seen some pretty crazy shit. So,
I remember that one.
but what you could have done was added a little bit more drama, a little bit more suspense.
Yeah.
I was thrilled. So I will give you a solid 7.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, it makes sense. Hey, you.
Creams?
Hey, you.
Judge Creams?
Yeah, you. What I got?
Like it too.
All right, I'm gonna take Creams. I'm gonna take Creams by his head, right? I'm going to spin him around really fast, like a helicopter. I'm gonna fly up, back on stage, right? I'm gonna pull his hair out, his long curly locks, real long. I'm gonna play a guitar solo on his hair, right? It's gonna be Master of Puppets via his hair, yeah? It's gonna be very enchanting, right? I'm gonna dance my fingers across it, and every once in a while, right, whenever I'm like, man, I need lyrics in this, you know? I'm gonna make up my own lyrics. And I'm gonna knee Creams in his nuts so he sings for me, you know? And while I'm playing this one-man band, by the end of it, you know, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna let it fade out. All the music's gonna fade out, right? I'm gonna take Creams again. I'll put him in front of me. I'm gonna jam my hand in his ass, and I'm gonna do a ventriloquism act, right? I'm gonna do jokes. I'm gonna do japes, right? I'm gonna do an impression of Creams with Creams, and then I'm gonna take my hand out of his ass. I'm gonna put my hand in his nose. Be like, "What you think? Like that?"
Honestly, the suspense was there. I did not expect you to pull out a plot twist and pulling out another judge, so I will raise your 7 to an 8.5.
Here we are. All right. For those who are listening to audio, Creams just put a very, very odd image of an odd boy on the screen for a second. All right, Creams.
There's nothing else to be said.
Creams, what do you think? What's your rating looking like?
Yeah, what's your rating?
There's nothing else to be said.
Okay, I'm gonna take that as a 10 then. All right, Carlos.
Sludge, what is your rating?
You broke my fucking nose.
Yeah, but it was cool though.
It was pretty cool. I'm gonna give you an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. So he's got a total of 26. You got 26.
Okay. All right.
Good job.
I go ahead. I bow. I bow for Creams. I throw him into the chair, back in the judge chair. I walk away.
I'm clapping right now.
Nice. I'm also clapping. I'm clapping too.
I'm not clapping. I'm holding my nose that you fucking broke.
I break Carlos's nose a second
What is your
time.
talent? All right, Sludge, what would your talent be?
Okay.
Less judges.
My talent would be learning to walk with only one leg.
Okay.
Okay, so I walk on stage, right? Well, I shouldn't say I walk on stage. I hop on stage.
Okay.
And it starts with me like moving the stump of my leg, and then hopping with the other one, and that's like the whole thing.
Boo!
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna dust myself
That's
off,
a
right?
fucking 2.
I'm gonna dust myself off, right? I'm gonna stand up from the judge's seat. I'm gonna walk on stage. I'm gonna look at Carlos. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, man, listen here, big guy. I know you've had a really, really hard time since that incident where I took off your leg with my teeth and shit. Here's what I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Right? I'm gonna give you another chance, right? And here's what you need. You need more drama. I need romance. I want romance in here. All right? And if you can do that
All right.
for me, I'm gonna give you a 10. All right.
All right, I can do that. I can
All right.
do that. I can do.
I give him. I dap him up. Do you return the dap up?
Yeah, I fucking. Yeah.
Right. You know how you squeeze a clown nose like a. You know.
You do that to my fucking bloody broken nose.
No, I do that to your ball sack. I walk away.
Oh shit!
I just walk back. I take a seat at my judge's desk.
I fucking hate it here. I've been used and abused. This is bullshit.
I'll throw a fucking skateboard at you if you don't fucking do something cool.
Yeah, you don't do
Okay.
fucking play.
So I'm gonna. So the fucking the picture that Creams has been putting up, right? The fucking the hyper realistic man.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take that, right? Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's the one. I'm gonna take. Fuck, I can't look at it. I'm gonna take that one. I'm gonna like put it on a dummy, and I'm gonna like do a ballet dance with it, on one leg, just like hopping on one leg doing a ballet dance. And it looks fucking spectacular.
I'm swimming.
And while like fucking like midway through, I start making out with it, and then I'm like, "You did what with my wife?"
I start crying.
Yeah,
And then I keep going, and then I proceed to throw the dummy into the crowd who is not there.
Okay, I jump into the crowd. I cast the dummy. I throw it back on stage. I go, encore, please.
God damn it!
Oh, cool. That's a 10.
Yeah.
I try my best, but I'm tapped out. It don't work.
All right. Well, for lack of encore, I'm gonna give you a 9. But that's it.
Yeah, dramatic, emotional. I'll give you a 2.
Oh my god.
All right.
I throw the dummy at Creams.
Cream shoots his
You
pants.
shatter clean.
Yeah, Cream shoots his
That's
pants.
what's in Cream's face, the hyper-realistic face.
All right, fine. Creams, what's your talent then, huh, big guy?
Me?
Yeah, man.
So I walk up on stage with a projector, right? And I plug in, a little laptop, right? I'm getting it set up, right? And it's a PowerPoint slide. It says all the wonderful things about me. And then I go to the next slide, and it's my montage for Call of Duty. My Call of Duty montage. And as it's playing with really shitty music in the back, I just
Can I get a verbal rendition of what that music might sound like? Something like that?
Yes, about like that, right?
Okay, all right.
And then as it's playing, my montage in the background with a big projector, I start freestyling.
Can you
Alright,
get
go ahead.
Yeah, we need a sample right now,
That's
then.
a freestyle with bang in the background.
Yeah.
If you do
I don't
not,
think this guy
if
is
you
gonna
actually,
cut-
Drop,
if you actually,
2 kills in Call of Duty, I'm licking on your booty. Kinda hard. Slightly parched.
It just stops there.
all the judges sit there in silence. We all look to each other and look back to Creams, and we all nod in unison.
Keep going.
So my montage finishes, right?
Yeah.
Then I go to the next slide.
This shit's still going.
And it says all the wonderful things about me. Yeah, it's still going. Go to my next slide. It's my mixtape, right? Chief inspired, of course, right?
Yeah.
Probably some of the worst beats you ever heard, but I'm sliding. I'm not gonna give you an example of how that sounds.
No, you have to, or you're getting a 1 from me.
All
From all
right.
of us.
All right.
Shit,
I could send you the song.
No,
Like, you know
no,
the
no,
song.
no. It's verbal. Verbal.
All right. It's like Clash of Clans. Fuck your mom, like Clash of Clans. I can't feel my legs, like Clash of Clans.
For those of you at home, Creams a while back made a song called Clash of Clans, which will be here right now.
You Lil Rodney, son?
Yes, I'm Lil Rodney, son.
You talking about Rodney with the fat ass butt?
Yo, why is you plant me, yo?
My fault, OG.
No, ain't no my fault. Run your pockets, yo.
For what?
Don't kick them bitches out, yo.
For what?
Matter of fact, I'm ready to get Lil Travis on your bitch ass.
I'm about to hop on the speed like Clash of Clans. I'm about to fuck your mom like Clash of Clans. Barbarian like Clash of Clans. Hog Rider like Clash of Clans. Battle Royale like Clash of Clans. I am dying like Clash of Clans. I can't breathe like Clash of Clans. Fuck! Oh hell yeah. Like Clash of Clans. Real shit though.
All right, and we're back. What did you think? What did you think? I probably didn't play the whole thing because it's really long. And,
You're like a barbarian from Clash of Clans.
exactly, yeah. So, yeah, but that's around what he's got going on his head. All right, Creams, anything else?
I go to the next slide.
Okay.
It's just a blank slide. I go to the next slide. The end.
The end. What font did you pick?
That's it.
I go into the crowd and just start handing
Sure.
out his mixtape on CD. Start
I go
pushing
into-
out-
I go into
the crowd that is not there, yeah.
I go into the crowd and I act as the crowd and collect all of the mixtape CDs.
As the only judge left on stage, I'm gonna have to give you like 5 out of 10. You started pretty strong with the rap part, and then you hit me with Clash of Clans, and then just a blank slide. The blank slide speaks to me, artistically, saying that you don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life.
No, he told me to put it there.
Who's he?
Yeah,
Who's
what?
he? Yeah.
Who's he? Yeah.
Yeah, who's he?
I walk
I
out
just-
from the crowd, put the mixtapes in my pocket, and I sit down to hear this.
I can't say. He's just there all the time.
Who is he?
I can't say. He's everywhere.
All right, I'm gonna have to give you a 4 because now I'm interested, and then you just dropped that interest, so I'm gonna have to give you a 4 on that one.
Yeah.
He's everywhere.
It was gonna be like a 9, maybe even a 10, but if you're just gonna cock tease me like that, yeah.
Alright.
I have to give you a 3, man. Sorry, I'm like low-key kind of scared on who he is. If he's everywhere and he's surrounding us, we don't know what he's doing. What's he gonna do to us?
Right.
He's behind
So,
you.
but I mean, your montage was pretty good.
I look behind.
behind.
I look behind Ripley.
I throw a smoke
No.
bomb and I'm behind y'all.
For that, I'm gonna give you a 6.
Nice.
I give you a
6.
5.
Yeah, I'm gonna
6,
stick with 5.
5, and a 5. So that's like, yeah, it's like 16. Yeah,
Yeah.
You
I can take that.
You take a shit and leave.
All right, Ripley.
All right, yeah.
All right. So, I feel like I walk up on stage, right? I'm gonna be the announcer,
Okay.
and I got a treat for you guys.
All right.
I call it the Ballad of Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Realistic.
All right.
Realistically, that's a
Yeah.
new take.
I sit forward in my chair and I lean in and I put my elbows on the table and lower my glasses.
We have 3 acts. We have the birth of Jesus Christ. We have Jesus Christ going around doing Jesus shit. And we have the death of Jesus Christ.
I nod to all 3.
So,
Oh, like you're on the bed and like you're like kicking your legs back and forth and like you got your like hands on your chin. Yeah, that's me right now.
He's just on the table. Okay.
Yeah.
the fucking curtains close and it opens up, and there's a woman that we took from the ER giving live birth, and we have them all like in like this little mud hut. We have like the little instruments and everything. We have like the 3 old men coming around, like the 3 kings, handing them
Holy
mithril,
shit.
fucking whatever they have during this live birth. It will not stop. The first act does not stop until the birth ends.
That woman is screaming that she wants to go back to the hospital, man.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if this is your
Hasn't stopped
talent.
screaming,
I don't know if this
keeps
is
going.
your talent. If there's other people doing it, I'm gonna just put that out there.
All right, live birthing ends. We hold up like the child, like it's Simba. We put the little red paint over his forehead and and hold him up to the crowd. We give you guys the baby. Just hold the baby.
I'm not,
I can't
give it. I don't want to hold this. I can't give it to Tam. He'll eat it. And
I was just about to say I take one bite of its soft spot, right in the center of its fucking head.
This is your baby Christ now. How do you feel?
Act 3, right? We bring in other people. We bring in the Romans. We bring in Jesus, the guy who's playing as Jesus.
The Romans themselves, holy shit!
Actual Romans.
Yeah, we bring back actual Romans and actual Jesus Christ onto the set. And
that is a fucking talent. Holy shit!
Yeah, you brought the Romans back.
Yeah. The Romans have like the spiked whips, like the flagellant whips, are just whipping the shit out of this dude's back, right? We just put him on stage, and they're just whipping the shit out of his back. Jesus is giving like his little proposal, or whatever, like talking to God and shit, as he's walking around with this giant ass wooden cross around the stage, and he's just like walking around in a big circle, as these Romans are just slapping the shit out of his back with the fucking flagellant shit, and then we have space aliens, right?
What the
coming from the side. We have space aliens coming from the side. Romans have their sticks, and we have like regular high schoolers dressed up as like spacemen. And then the Romans have like their spears. The Romans are scared because they just don't know.
Well, okay, all right. Here, I'm gonna pause you real quick. I'm a sucker for good writing. So, what is the dialogue like in this? What? Can you give me an example of a couple lines real quick?
All right, Romans are going like, speaking in tongues.
Yeah, speaking.
As the fucking high schoolers are like, the high schoolers are like, this isn't a part of the play. What are they doing? And the Romans go up with their spears and just start stabbing the shit out like the high schoolers that are dressed up as like the astronauts and spacemen, and just like poke the shit out and start stabbing them with their spears. Blood is going everywhere. Kids are screaming.
Jesus.
Right?
All right. Bloodshed
Curtains
gets a
close again.
I gotta agree.
Curtains close again. Curtains opens up. It is a perfect rendition of Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Anakin Skywalker. Lava is on the set. Lava's leaking down from the stage onto the set, right? And he's going, "You are the chosen one, Anakin. I trusted you. I loved you." And then Anakin's going, I hate you, Obi-Wan." And then uses the Force to jump up. Obi-Wan slashes a dude in half on set. And he falls down on the ground, and he's doing like his little dialogue. He's like, "I hate you. You killed my family. I hate you." And then the curtains close again, right? Opens up. Back. It's a Western now.
Okay.
There's like a huge like saloon in the front. And you see two dudes standing on either side, right? And they look like they're about to have a duel, right? Space aliens come back. I don't know.
I know, like, this fucker has no idea where he is anymore. He's lost the plot of his play. He's just gone. This fucker's about to start acting out all of Better Call Saul. He doesn't even know. He's gone.
Yeah, Breaking Bad is actually playing on the monitor.
Breaking Bad is real.
We just
and
close
it's
the curtains
right now.
and Breaking Bad. Yeah. We open up the curtains again, and it's just playing Breaking Bad on like a small little shitty PC. Right? Curtains close, opens up. Jesus is crucified. We have him this is the ending of the play. We have one of the high schoolers who looks like Jesus, and we just take him up. Right? You take him over. We put it down the cross. We put him on the cross. Start nailing the shit out of his hands and legs and feet to the cross. Put him up. Boom. Curtains close. Play ends.
All right. I go ahead. I push my glasses up to my face. Back to normal glasses. I sit up. No more leaning forward. I stop Carlos's legs from kicking up back and forth. I put my hand on his legs to keep him still. And then I brush against my chin. I go, "Listen, Mr. Bippo, you see,
yeah,
you weren't actually in that at all. And that's not a talent. That's like a play, which is a different thing entirely. You just did something else. You basically went on stage."
Play association?
No.
What is this? Where am I?
This is a high school talent show.
Did you just walk into?
Yeah, did you just come? And you were a judge. Like, you should. What did you? Were you ranking our stuff via play? Like.
Dramatic, thoughtful, realistic. 2 out of 10.
I pull out a real gun and shoot Creams in the fucking face.
I'm gonna have to give you.
Judges?
See, you lost the plot. You actually didn't do anything.
That was all written in the Bible.
Yeah, then you didn't even write it. So,
I
like,
followed the
okay.
Bible.
Okay, well then, I'm gonna have to side with Creams. I'm gonna have to give you a 2 out of 10.
I shoot you too. I shoot you in the fucking.
I bite the bullet midair and eat it before I have eaten half a bullet every day.
These tame people crazy.
This was the Ballad of Jesus Christ. I accurately took it from the Bible.
You didn't do anything. You just sort of said, this is going to happen, and then it did. Like, that's basically if I walked in front of a house fire and went, this place is going to burn down. And then everyone was like, this guy just made fire happen. That's not what happened. That's just not what happened.
This is a play. I put so much money, time, and real life lives on the line to
I have
make.
noticed. Yes, I have noticed.
Yeah, and you fucking did it in a high school play, so it just didn't.
Yeah, and also not even a play. You did it at a talent show.
Right.
You know the time limit for the
Hey,
talent
guys,
show
like,
was 2 minutes,
I
right?
think about it like.
And you know Breaking Bad is 5 seasons, and you played all of it. Like, we've been here.
We've been here for days.
Yeah, it has been a very long time. Like, if this is like all condensed in 4 minutes, then I'd probably give you a higher rank. But the fact that you took 4 days out of my real fucking life, yeah, this could be a 2 out of 10.
Dramatic,
A little bit higher. I
realistic.
did put like a lot of money, a lot of time. High schoolers actually fucking died. This is a real thing that happened in the Bible.
Yeah, which is actually
They
worse
really
for
died.
me, because now, as the sort of judge and also as the guidance counselor for the school, I have to
At least get
tell
like
their parents.
$5.
I look in my wallet. I look over the $100 bills I have in there, and I go, yeah, I don't really have any change. I got this. I have like a coupon for, I think it was like an Arby's. Yeah, it's an Arby's. Yeah, I got an Arby's coupon for like if you order one thing with fries in the meal, you get free fries.
All right, what about you, Judge Sledge?
Best I can do is $30.
No, I mean like rating. Oh, 30? 30? Thank you. All right.
All right, I intercept the $30 bill and I put it in my wallet.
That is no longer your 30. You're not getting that back.
Can I have another $30?
No. I can give you.
man.
I can give you $5 so you can afford a sandwich in the bus.
So much work and so much time.
And all that's gone because he took it.
Yeah, it's fine now. I do a default.
Yeah, I'm being so critical and just cynical right now because you did this at a fucking high school, dude. Like, what?
I agree.
That was beautiful, and you wasted it on us,
I agree.
dumbass.
What do you give it? What do you give it? What do you give it? What's the
30. I already told you. $30. I give
No,
you 30.
points.
$30 out of 10?
Points, Sledge. What are points for the play?
$30 out of 10.
No, what the fuck?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
All right, let's say about each dollar is. Also, you didn't even get the $30. I took it, so you didn't get anything. You got a 0 out of 10 from Carlos.
Right.
Because I have the $30.
So much time and work into this.
One tear falls from Ripley's face, and I catch it with my teeth.
I vow and I walk off the stage.
Okay.
Ripley, I gave you a stigmata.
I don't even know what that is. So I'm just gonna take it anyways and leave it.
It's it. Yeah, like the fucking the bloody ring around Jesus' head. It's called a stigmata.
Oh, okay, it's tight. I put it on my head.
But your head is bleeding now. You were.
I noticed my head's bleeding. I put it around my balls and I walk off the stage.
I take Ripley's head blood and I put it on my head. To go with my $30, which is also Ripley's.
Are you satisfied? Are you happy with the truth that you have
I'm very
found?
happy.
Yeah, I'm really satisfied
I
with my
got a
$30
ranking, I
and
got
my
a rating that I
stigmata.
thought would be. Spring's gave me a time. I had a ranking that I thought would be a little bit lower, but now I'm happy.
So wait, your final score is 4 points and negative $30. Okay. Well, I know this has been kind of a heated situation, but we all have to come together for our own group talent show.
I don't know how to beat that. I think we're done. Like, what the fuck?
We can come back.
What the hell was that? I don't know.
We could come back
I'm
to
in
a group
shock and awe.
talent show. We could come back to our group talent show next time.
Yeah, next time on the Dragon
On
Ball
the
Z.
Hetero Homies podcast.
I'm just
Fuck,
in shock and awe.
We were looking for topics, but we forgot about the man on the walls again.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We'll get it next time.
Yeah.
We'll do it after we do the group talent show.
Oh, there is one last announcement I wanted to make. We recently reached a massive milestone for our channel. We hit 5 subscribers recently. And there's only 4 of us. That means one random person found it, right? And that's pretty good. So let's get a round of applause for that, right? All right.
It was my second account, I think, but yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Anyway,
Alright, yeah.
so in order to show our appreciation to whatever random person stumbled upon this account, we've decided we're going to sacrifice Carlos in cold blood.
Awesome. Wait, what? Hold on. Wait,
Yeah,
hold on,
yeah.
guys.
So let's get this going right now. So
The leg thing wasn't funny earlier. It's not funny now.
one of us,
Stop.
Stop.